So there's this truck that keeps driving by me. Okay, he went off the street. I don't know if you guys saw that white truck just now, but he's driven by me like 5 or 6 times. Shh. No, 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 no. That's the same mother effing truck from earlier. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It is such a nice day to be out and exploring and filming. I'm actually headed to Statesville again. I've been to Statesville a few times. I have to go to another cemetery out here, and it's for a few different reasons. There's paranormal activity in the cemetery, and my mom's great uncle is also buried out here. Now there is mysterious circumstances surrounding his death. My mom says that he has a stoma, which is like a hole in your throat, and he drowned that way because he fell into a gully and he drowned because of the stoma in his throat. But we have conflicting newspaper articles, and the death certificate is actually pretty conflicting too. So I just thought I'd come out here and check it out, find him, and check out this really cool cemetery that supposedly has a haunted statue where the eyes change and move and follow you around. Stay tuned. But I actually stopped at a Walgreens. I think it's like not even a third of a mile from where my destination is, but I needed something to drink. Even though the temperature is really, really mild right now, it's still pretty hot. So I'm gonna go grab a drink and then get onto the cemetery. I don't know if Walgreens has a mask policy, but I have mine. The state of North Carolina is getting a more lenient, but you never know. So I still have mine, and I'm going to wear it inside. This is really, really pretty. And this cemetery is incredibly large too. Luckily, there's a cemetery map that my mom and I kind of tag teamed, and we figured out where her great uncle is buried. He's actually over in the paupers area. That is section 1. I don't think it was where we entered. I believe, if I looked at the map correctly, it's further down here by
Take the next right onto Boxwood Drive, then turn left to stay on Boxwood Drive.
Yes, of course. There is, I think it's down here actually. But I'm gonna pull over and park and get my equipment out. I'm actually gonna find the statue first because that's gonna be, really quick. And then I'm going to go find...
Turn left to stay on Boxwood Drive, then turn left onto Evergreen Drive.
My ancestor. So I parked my car in their visitor parking, and I looked at the map, and I'm actually not where I should be, but I can just walk down to the side of the cemetery where I need to go. I have 2 ways of filming in case anything dies. My phone, my camera. I also bought more batteries for my spirit box. So I found the section I needed to be. It's either going to be on this side or this side. Area or section 1 is actually split off into 2 different sections. So it's either going to be this section or this section. Now keep in mind, he may not have a headstone. So we're just going to have to do some good old-fashioned footwork. So I'm in the B's section, and I took a little bit and I walked down that block and back up this way, and I could not find the surname that I'm looking for. Like I said, he may not have a headstone. I may have to call and get verification where exactly the plot is, and not just what side of the cemetery. But he is out here somewhere, and I'm willing to bet it's in this section where the plainer headstones are, as opposed to like all the more extravagant ones, because the state paid for his burial, so it's not going to be anything fancy. I'm actually going to keep looking. This cemetery is really huge, and even though I can't find what I hope to find today. This place is pretty massive and pretty historical. I believe it's Statesville's oldest cemetery, minus the one that I showed earlier with me hopping over the fence. But it's a pretty interesting family story, and it's kind of a mystery. Nobody knows exactly what happened, even though we have papers, a death certificate, and third-party information from family. It's still just one of those mysteries that you just kind of have to dig at and find out for yourself. It's just the first week of September, but look at all the leaves that are on the ground already. The seasons are definitely trying to change. So there's this truck that keeps driving by me. Okay, he went off the street. I don't know if you guys saw that white truck just now, but he's drove by me like 5 or 6 times. And he keeps slowing down each time. So it's pretty weird. And as for as big as this cemetery is, there's no reason to, to slow down and almost run up on somebody the way he's done. Like, none. I mean, there's a highway that literally runs through this cemetery. You can, take in another road or something. That was pretty weird. But I'm gonna go back to my car and drive down the rest of the way. Oh, hey, that's pretty cool. People are having picnics down there. I mean, it's Labor Day, but people used to do that back in the day. People used to have picnics in cemeteries, and they used to walk in cemeteries. And they've got, I don't know if you guys can see it from here, but they've got like the entire thing laid out. That is so freaking cool. There's houses in the middle of this cemetery. That is freaking cool. When I say highways and streets, like actual city streets run through this place, I'm not exaggerating. There's somebody's house. Hang on, I'm gonna show you guys in just a minute. That's pretty cool. And there's houses and apartments down there too. I think I'm going to maybe park through here and get out and walk through here. I think there's a recreation department down there because I see people playing games. And it looks like some sort of tennis court or maybe a basketball court. So I'm gonna maybe park through here and then walk and explore this side. So at this point, I literally have no idea where I am in this cemetery. I have yet to see the statue that's supposedly haunted, or my great uncle who's buried out here. But I have a little bit, so I'm just gonna keep looking around. Ha! Just as soon as I said I didn't find the statue, it's right there. It's right there. I have to stop here because there is a stop sign and roads all over this place. So I'm gonna drive up and park up here real quickly. So that statue supposedly will follow you around with its eyes. I don't know about that, but we're gonna go look and find out for ourselves what it does. Okay, we're gonna get up here, get really close. See, its eyes actually look closed from my perspective. But let's walk around a little bit. It's probably the way the statue was sculptured, but look at that. The eyes do kind of follow you around a little bit. That's pretty freaking cool. That is whack. More so, oh, did her head just turn? That statue just fucking move. Oh my god, I think it did. She looks this way. She looks this way. It's probably just the art of perspective and the lighting and how I'm holding my camera. But that's pretty freaking cool. It does kind of look like she moves around. Maybe I should go get my spirit box and ask it some questions. Is there anyone out here that wants to talk right now? Is this statue haunted? This is pretty cool. Do you mind visitors? Do you want me to leave? Do your eyes really follow people? What's your name? I could have just sworn I heard none your business, which would be the most passive-aggressive thing I've ever picked up on an EVP session. We'll see. Oh, you full of jokes, aren't you? I'm not here to hurt you. I'm just curious. People say you're haunted. I just want to know if it's true or not. There's a few other people out here. They're walking through the cemetery. They're older. That's kind of what I think I'm going to be when I get older. Just have nothing to do and just go walk cemeteries. At least I hope that's how I'm going to be. But this place is huge. Like, I didn't even find the statue because I missed this section. So it's just always good to keep searching and keep looking. I love how some of these mahogany trees kind of just overshadow some of the graves. And I really love this time of year where you get that nice crunch of leaves under your feet. And I wanted to show you guys, there's a really cool symbol on this monument. I'm not quite sure what that is. I'm familiar with a lot of monuments, but or with a lot of symbols, but I don't think I've ever seen that one before. That's actually pretty dang cool. This would be one of those places that would be perfect to come out at nighttime and bring, you know, a couple of people, as long as you just, you know, remain respectful. This place is huge. I don't even know where I am. I know I'm probably on the other side, closer to the highway, because when I looked at the map, the veterans' graves were close to Highway 40, and I was over at the veterans section. So I'm actually at the other side of where I started off of. Oh man, it says you can't because parking lot closes at 11 p.m. There's parking way on the other side. So if you ever come out here, there's many different places to park. It's just, you have to really look for them. Now, I think this is on the recreational side because there's like a playground on that side. So I'm parking on this side just to kind of look through this area really quickly. It is about 30 degrees cooler on this side because of all the trees and all the shade. Like, it's like This must be a newer side of the cemetery because I don't see anything that's too old, but we're still gonna go look because sometimes history and really cool things can be just right under your nose. It's one of the first things I noticed on this side is that it's extremely draining and exhausting, and it's heavier than it was at the other sections that I've filmed. It just feels like I could go to sleep. Like something is draining me over here. There is something right in this spot. It's made me dizzy twice. Walking like back and forth. But there's graves on that side and graves on that side. And I don't know what it could be. So this cemetery is pretty awesome as far as historical value and walking and being accessible and being kind of creepy in some areas. So if you are in the Statesville area or around the Statesville area, or if you just like cemeteries in general, I would highly suggest giving this one a try. There's a park. People come here to have picnics. I saw some dude riding his bike. I saw somebody pushing a baby stroller. Shh. No. That's the same mother effing truck from earlier. I kid you not. And he has a hat on too, which the guy from earlier had a hat on too, because he kept driving past me. That is insane. There's several ways to get back inside the cemetery, and I'm looking at the other entrance that's further down, and I don't think he turned down that way, but I'm not sure. That is wild. I was not expecting that. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Don't forget to subscribe and share my content. I'm just trying to look around, make sure he's not coming back. Subscribe, share my content, leave a comment, and a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.